Get a fresh boy.
I'm gonna have one cup this time.
Well, it's not as gnarly.
My fucking.
It's not.
Dan, stop. Like, I told him he's gotta stop making crack.
I feel like. Oh, the ball's fucked up.
What's that?
Like we should be over there. Sitting
Yo, how
over
many
there.
Wawa bags have you purchased?
Too fucking many.
You buy them things?
Dude, I need a fucking bag sometimes.
Jersey don't be provided.
Yeah,
Dang,
it's
so
fucked
bad
up.
with that shit.
How do I fucking make this thing lean?
No, I'm not telling you. Because everybody always gives me
Yeah.
this shit.
Oh,
I was
here
gonna
we
say,
go.
we made Nick learn the hard way, so.
Hers, the only thing hers doesn't have is the footrest, but I'm
No,
okay
no.
with that. I don't, because everyone always says I sit awkward because I sit like up with my.
You do.
It's just fine. It's my style, dude.
Oh, this one's good.
Dude, what's Nicole's number? I'm texting her.
267.
I'm just gonna be like, yo, we're trading
Wow.
chairs.
267. He was the one who bitched about the fucking
Coasters.
Yeah.
267.
Yeah.
338 6418.
I don't feel like I don't have to be that far back.
No.
See, that's how I always
It's
sit.
like weird.
No, you don't. You sit like this.
You sit like this.
You sit like this.
It's
You sit
comfortable.
like this.
It's comfortable.
It's not when you're fighting the bend. It's hard to put your feet out.
Yeah, I
I
usually
feel like
don't
I'm
even-
sliding down a chair.
I don't use the footrest. And Friday night, it's an open invite, dude. If you want to come by, we're always doing the podcast.
I wasn't doing shit.
I feel
Shit
like
was
I don't
wrong.
feel like hitting you and Jay up every Friday night.
But this is what we do.
This is where we're at Friday nights.
The Shug was going fucking out.
We usually
Like,
get
I'm
food.
going out. I'm like, I gotta do something.
Went and experienced Chipotle for the first time.
Who's contract?
I never had Chipotle.
Never had Chipotle.
Really?
Probably never have it again.
No, it's fucking expensive, dude.
Yeah, it's. We should have went to El Taco Loco.
Sure.
It's not even far.
So you got our intro for tonight?
What's the topic of discussion?
I could just read my thing off the rip.
Is that our intro? Is that
I'm just gonna say welcome back to fucking
I think it's episode 11.
episode 11.
What are the episodes? Because I was watching them earlier, and like some are long, and then
It
there's
should all be around an hour. So you're watching like are you on YouTube?
snippets.
Yeah. So
Those
some
are
are like
just
shorts or
clips.
just
Oh my
like
God.
snippets.
Those are just clips, just to promote.
Any of the episodes, like an actual episode, would be right around an hour.
Yeah.
Either a little
Give or
more
take.
or a little less.
And when they come out?
Like once a week.
4 out. They come out Thursday at 12 a.m. So Wednesday night.
So I'm like episode 9. When the fucking with the dog's penis.
There's a
Yeah,
clip of
there's a
that.
clip.
That's
I
why I
just
was like
started-
trying to find it. I'm
That
like,
one won't be out. I think there's probably 4 or 5 more before that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like
Yeah.
episode 9 or something. I was looking for it.
There's a couple more snippets about you jerking. So I guess we have to ask: have you had to jerk off your dog's
Whoa! We should be waiting to put this on the cast. Don't just be.
It's
out.
on the cast, dude.
Oh, we're on live.
We're
live?
better-
Oh
we
my
better-
god!
we
Is the
better
camera rolling? I'm trying to like the titty
Absolute-
mugs.
I gotta
there.
make sure the camera's rolling. The camera may
Get
not.
the camera rolling, dude. You can't just go rogue like
Yeah,
that.
right? I was like,
That's the best way to do
We're
it,
just
though.
wheeling and dealing.
We would have missed some quality shit.
There was nothing quality. You got me all fucked up now. Everybody got coffee?
nah, dude, I need to fill my tit
Get
up.
the titty. This is a bad.
Dude, it's not fun to drink out
Well,
of.
Don't overflow me, dude.
That's why I didn't accept
But
it.
I only got 3 cool mugs, so someone was getting stuck with it.
Alright, we got
It's sketchy because you can't see the coffee.
We need our assistant.
But not much comes out.
We need our assistant to make a memo that we need to invest in some more mugs.
I got a good one in my house.
Ooh, that's hot. But anyway, so here we are. We're back, drinking
It's
coffee,
hot as
talking shit. It's hot as shit. This is episode 11. We got special guest Buck Nasty back with us. So we're going to do a little recap from a previous episode and find out if any more dog jerking has gone on since the last episode. So how's the dog's member been?
It's good, man.
You can't drink it from the back, dude. You
Dude,
gotta drink it from the titty.
The titty don't produce no fucking coffee out of it.
You gotta, it's got, you know,
You really gotta suck on that.
gotta-
Dude, it's hot.
it's like siphoning gas. You gotta get it
You gotta
flowing.
get the flow going.
You can't just expect it to just come off
Lift
the
that thing
rip.
up, dude. Get after it.
It's hot as shit, dude.
No wonder you're so skinny, dude. You weren't sucking them titties hard enough when you were a kid.
How's the formula, baby?
Oliver be crushing them titties.
But the real question:
What's the question?
have you had to jerk Blue off?
No, I haven't jerked Blue off since the first endeavor that I had.
Is that
We now got rid of the polar bear, though. The polar bear.
so? The polar bear was the causation.
So what? He
was
was
the
just
cause of the humping.
He was just constantly fucking the polar bear.
Constantly. It was like, I had to hide it for like a fucking week
Dude,
before I throw it out.
we had the same thing. Ollie, dude, he nutted for like the first time, and dude, he just didn't know how to walk. I thought he was fucking dying.
That's how it was when the
Did
ship
you jerk
stuck
him
out.
off?
No. I let him cool off. He fucking figured his shit out, and he was good. Never did it cross my mind.
To touch his memory.
I'm gonna fucking finish the job.
It wasn't so much finishing the job.
I feel like he was already done
It's
the
like-
job.
It's like,
Did we put any more alt
I
down?
don't even
Other
know.
mic?
No, you just pulled something else.
I was just making sure.
You should have more.
We
cord.
needed a little bit more.
There's plenty
cord.
of cord. But at least your two new dogs are both females, and you don't have to jerk them off
they're
either.
about to be gone.
They suck.
They suck.
They're pretty cute though.
They're
for now.
cool,
For now.
but they suck.
3 dogs is
You
never
got 2. What's fucking one more?
a lot.
A lot.
one
And they're not puppies.
one more is a lot. 2 more is literally insane.
I'd rather have 3 kids. I'd rather have another kid.
You sure?
100%.
I would not.
I'll never own a dog.
I disagree.
After walking in the house every time I come here and then going to your house, I'm not a dog person.
If anybody wants a dog, I got one.
got to. I decided, like, I like your dogs. I like your dogs. It's like people who like kids, but like you can give them back. Like, come here, hang out with your dog, take the
Yeah.
good, take the bad,
I agree.
and peace the fuck out.
Absolutely.
I'm a dog. I'm
They're
not
cool.
a dog person.
Dogs are cool.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not cool. They're just
They
not
wake
for
Nick
me.
up at like 5:15 in the morning though.
Like fucking gnawing
Really?
on my face.
Yeah, like in his fucking lap, everything.
Yeah, like jumping.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them. They suck. Pieces of shit.
But they really helped us out though.
I was getting up.
We were up, bright and early, dude, doing the thing already.
Do they sleep with? They were just like barking.
No,
No,
somebody let him out of the cage.
I woke up.
Okay.
I heard them like crying behind my head, and I woke up.
Well, you put the cage in the room with you.
No, I put the cage.
Well, tell the whole story. He got kicked out of his bedroom because Abuela was in town. The dog got kicked out of the bedroom because Abuela's dog was in town. So everybody got thrown out of their normal sleeping situations. So I had to share the couch with this stinky asshole. And then we got woken up at 5 a.m. by 3 dickhead dogs.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's exactly how it went.
That's
I'm
exactly
so glad I didn't come down.
Yeah, it would have sucked. We
Someone
would have been sleeping in my truck probably.
would have been sleeping on the floor.
On my behalf though, like I didn't even know they were coming. Nobody said a thing to me. They were like, "Oh, we're bringing Wella and the dog down." Like they just showed up,
Okay.
and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
She's
that's
like-
tough.
Where you want to sleep? And then I got the 2 rooms are full of shit.
Then your high priorities has to be a spare bedroom.
That's what I'm saying. I've been
Yeah,
working on the one across
yeah,
the hallway, and I'm like, I gotta get this room
You
done.
just got to sleep.
I'm trying to turn the front 12 feet of that trailer into like the Bad Friends freaking camp spot.
How's the roof on that thing?
It's good.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a new roof
Okay.
on.
I don't.
I got TPO. To do
Even
a roof.
even if we just like put like
Rubber
a
roof.
tarp or something and then
Okay.
just like shellac it down, just
Big
freaking make
slacking guy.
shellacker. Yeah, I've been known to shellac a few things in my day.
Slack almighty.
Your coffee making skills are getting better.
It's good coffee.
I know.
It was
You
like
usually
Philly.
overdo it.
I put a lot in.
Big drug addict guy.
100%.
What is it?
Good tip.
One too many, 1,000's never enough.
Yeah, and I do nothing in moderation.
I know, but this is good.
Full blown junkie to the max.
Good coffee.
But while I remember it, the McDonald's story.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get this.
So I go to the McDonald's 2 minutes away. Waiting in the drive-thru. I pull up. I can hear the dude perfectly, so I assume he can hear me perfectly. I order 2 McDoubles, a fry, and a vanilla milkshake.
A what?
Large or small?
A vanilla?
Vanilla milkshake.
Vanilla.
What do you go with?
Vanilla.
Was how I said it.
Yeah.
You'll pick up on that a lot if you keep paying attention.
Okay, just checking.
He goes, strawberry milkshake?
Large or small?
It was large.
It was
He
large.
said, strawberry?
Supersize?
We're out of strawberry. I said, no, vanilla.
I'm surprised they didn't just tell you straight up their milkshake machine was broken.
That's what I
Anytime
thought he
I
said.
ever go to fucking McDonald's, they're like, oh, our ice cream machine is
That's
broken.
what I thought he said, but he said, the strawberry's broken. So I ordered vanilla again. He goes, the strawberry's broken. I said, motherfucker, I said vanilla. And then he gets the vanilla milkshake up on the screen, because they have the little screen where you can see your order.
Yeah.
The rest of my shit disappears, so now it's just a fucking large vanilla milkshake. So I said, yo dude, the shit disappeared off the screen. He's like, what'd you want? I was like, what I just fucking ordered. I want 2 McDoubles, a fry, and a vanilla milkshake. 2 crispy McChickens pop up, and no vanilla milkshake. So I was like, dude, I want 2 McDoubles, a fry, and a vanilla milkshake. So the McDoubles pop up, nothing else. I'm like, dude, I still want the fries and the milkshake. I swear to God, the McDoubles come off, and it's just fries and a milkshake. I go, are you fucking with me, dude? Or like, can you not hear me? Like, what is going on? He's like, dude, what's your order? I was like, dude, I want 2 McDoubles, fries, and a milkshake. Fucks it up again, I just pulled up. I'm like, yo, I don't know if this kid's fucking with me, or if he legitimately can't hear me, but I couldn't place my order. She's like, they probably have a hard time hearing up there. It's like this nice older lady. I was like, well, you gotta figure something out, because it just took me 10 minutes and I couldn't fucking order. So I placed my order there and I ended up getting my shit. I didn't get the fry, I lied. I had to go back inside to get the fry.
I would have left.
I would have threw the milkshake out.
There was some sort of, I might have gotten, I think I got a McNugget meal. I don't think it was fries. I think it was chicken McNuggets and fries. And I didn't get the fries, so I go back in. I was like, yo, I didn't get the fries. And they're like, well, you didn't pay for them. I'm like, alright, fucking bring me up for fries. It's like $4 for a large fucking fry. I'm like, dude, this would have been included in the meal. So they ended up giving me like a free thing for a free meal. It was still a load of horse shit. Haven't been to McDonald's since. It was absolutely infuriating.
That's gnarly.
Dude, I thought I was about to be on like Pranked or some shit.
The fact that like he hit you,
like straight
the
up.
fact that he hit you with
But
like, we're out of strawberry, like off the rip, like.
Let me see this thing, dude.
Bro.
Big
Dude,
guy.
strawberry and vanilla. They don't.
No, they don't sound alike.
Nothing alike.
None of it does. Chocolate and vanilla
No.
doesn't sound like
That's why, like, I thought he was fucking with me, because there's like.
Anytime I ever go to McDonald's, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll get a milkshake. Oh, we're sorry, our milkshake machine's broken.
So do you go McFlurry or milkshake though?
Milkshake.
Because I never have issues with the milkshakes.
Nah.
I feel like it's the McFlurries that it's usually
I'm
the
gonna
issue.
right to the McFlurry.
Or they tell me that the
That's all I
fucking
get.
ice cream machine.
That's all I'll ever get at McDonald's.
I'm not a big fan of the McFlurries either.
Me
I get the
neither.
M&M McFlurry, dude. Fuck that shit up.
Have you had the new
Extra M&M stuff.
the new Wawa Chips Ahoy milkshake?
Nah.
I heard about it on
It's
the radio.
good, but you have to drink it with a bigger straw.
Because it's thick.
No, the chocolate chips get stuck in the
Ah.
fucking straw. Because they're like cookie pieces, and they got like chocolate chips still
Now,
on
do
it.
you order that through the screen? Or do
Yeah.
you pick that up?
You order it through the screen.
Like, you got it for real, John? I like.
They're not a thing anymore.
Really?
I just had one in Sunoco like 2 days ago.
Well, then not at Wawa.
Sunoco, yeah. Wawa doesn't do them anymore
Because
because
they want to buy their shit.
which they're better anyway. The real ones always tasted like freezer burn.
The issue with the fucking ordering from a Wawa menu though is, dude, it takes so goddamn long
What do you mean?
for them to make your order.
Depends which Wawa.
Dude, I went into the one
Dude, I've been in a million fucking Wawas and waited
way too long.
way too long.
Dude, I was in the
There
one.
was like 2 years where all I ate was Wawa. Every day.
I never really
Probably
go to
twice a
Wawa.
I eat Wawa way.
You know
too
which
much.
I
one's
never
actually-
eat out at all.
The one that's actually pretty good is that new one they put in Croydon.
Don't go to Croydon.
Yeah.
It's on my way home. I passed it.
I
That right there.
Oh, I know where
The
you're talking about.
railroad
Right?
tracks
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
They just put that
The
Wawa.
new one, right near the Burlington Bristol?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brand new. It's like literally. Sometimes when I'm on my way home from work, I'm dying in the heat all day. I'll just stop
Yeah.
for a milkshake. And it's actually like you can actually get in and get back onto that road with like
Ease.
ease. I
That's
always
the one we go to when we go fishing at Penn Water.
yeah.
I got stuck at that light though, trying to get in coming from Jersey.
What into Wawa?
The light just never turned green.
Dude,
For
that-
2 cycles.
That, like, the Wawa's good. Getting in and out of the Wawa's good.
That road's
That
fucked.
road
Both
that comes
ways.
state road that meets whatever the
Yeah, see, I only
that
ever
shit's trash.
Yeah.
I only ever come from
13.
13, so it's right there. You make a
Yeah.
right and then you make a right out.
Yeah. Fucking Wawa sucks, dude.
But I got this. This is a little tidbit. I read this the other day on Facebook, and I wanted to save this for the podcast. I thought you guys would enjoy.
You gotta get after that thing, dude.
You gotta get.
Nah, I
it.
wanted
Are
to-
you guys?
I
Are
wanted
you
to
guys
enjoy
ready?
it.
That's what I was doing.
So I started following
What?
this. I started following this thing on Facebook. I started following this thing on Facebook. It's called the Wreckage of the Day. So here it goes. Also completely unrelated. If you have a butt plug in and you fart hard, would it hiss like a flat tire or shoot out like a bullet? So this dude gave like a legitimate like
Answer?
like
he tried?
like he's
Like
been
he
around it. So
experimented?
here you go. Tyler Webb says, so to give an answer to people from experience, it hisses. Story time. Me and an ex were doing things, and she had one of these in. Well, air gets trapped in at times, and well, it comes out as well, naturally. The sound that came out was the equivalent to a semi-truck releasing its air brakes, just a loud tss. But what caused the projection is the laughing that occurs afterwards from the uncontrollable hilariousness. Oh, fuck.
Help if you could read.
And thus is how I got a black
got
eye
me.
and pink eye at the same time.
What?
So he must have got hit in the eye with the butt plug.
Nah, she definitely punched him, dude. He laughed. She
Yeah, that's
punched
what I
him.
was. That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, well then how do you get the pink eye? She laughed, shot the butt plug out, and it hit him in the eye. So, for anyone who's wondering, you should follow that page on Facebook because they have some ridiculous shit on there. It's called The Wreckage of the Day. Shout out to Squids because he follows it and shared it. That's how I found it. What do you got, Dana Dan?
I was looking through some shit.
I see
That
you over
already
there
heard.
meticulously scrolling.
Yeah, I was looking through a couple things.
So I'm pretty bummed out that you never told me that pink was an option for our chairs.
It wasn't.
What do you mean it wasn't?
Were you
Obviously
putting
it
up
is.
the extra $150 for the chair?
If I would have been told that that was an option, possibly.
Because these were $150. That was $290.
I think it's.
But it did come with bunny ears.
And the
It
suede.
didn't come with
It
the
did.
bunnies?
It did. It's
It
got a
did?
little.
Are
got
they
a little tail on
detachable?
it. I believe so. You could wear them.
Dude,
This is nice.
it's got a little.
It's very
It's got
nice.
a little ass. Oh, I think I just broke it. Or is it magnetic?
I don't. I
This
think
is
it's like a
thick.
little button almost.
Oh yeah. It's
Is
like-
it a button?
Yeah. It's a little furry. You could put it around a butt plug and then it would be like a little tail. Not that I know, but.
The butt plug boys?
Just a
The
suggestion.
butt plug boys? Nah, it's the bussy
The
boys,
Bussy
dude.
Boys. Joe got mad at me because Pete was saying Bussy Boys. I was like, dude, I told you can't be saying that shit around mom. But he won't listen.
And then he snitched on
You know what's wrong
to
with this
say
cup?
too.
It doesn't hold enough coffee, dude.
You gotta do
I
too
feel
many
like I'm drinking
refills.
fucking tea. You know what I mean? Out the tit.
So what's your thoughts on conspiracy theories, Dan?
I don't know which ones.
I don't know. So,
Aliens.
yeah, I work with. I think I told you a little bit about
Yeah.
You're nuts, bro.
these guys I work with. They're like some real big like tinfoil hat like dudes. Like everyone's out to get us. They believe in aliens. There's all this crazy stuff. The government's doing, the whole nine.
So when it comes to conspiracies, my thinking is it is more work. To think that a conspiracy can exist is almost. It's not. It's impossible.
I don't know. I seen this thing the other day. It was like Kevin Hart and who's that fat chick that won American Idol like 10 years ago? Kelly Clarkson? Is that her name?
That she did win American Idol. I don't know.
Is she
that.
fat?
She's big. She's a big girl.
She
Is
wasn't.
she big or is she thick?
She's a BBW. She's a
She'd fall in the Hagen category.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can we look her up?
Yeah,
Kelly
we
Clarkson?
can. Too bad we
She's
don't have her
definitely
assistant.
she's on the yeah.
But anyway.
But they were talking about. She was like, they were talking about how people offer celebrities X amount of money to do X amount of things.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Hart like low key in the camera was like, shh, don't fucking say it. You know.
But
What I
at
mean?
the same time, they like.
So do I think there's somebody running the world besides our fucking idiot of a president, Joe Biden? Yes. There's someone behind it.
So.
And there's aliens.
Well, I mean, the government has literally put out footage of UFOs and claimed that
Doesn't
they
work
are
that way either. I'm
UFOs.
just letting you know you gotta suck from the tip.
I just think that like some of that shit is just ridiculous.
We have a repeat moving customer that we move once every 6 months because of the people that are tracking her.
You still currently
Dude, I worked with a dude
Still.
at A&E, right?
For like 8 years.
really every 6 months?
Every 6 months.
I worked with this electrician dude. Like 2 years ago, I was building a bear paddle, like a swim club, and fucking.
What's right by my house?
No, it was the other one. No, this one was in Blackwood.
Okay.
Right when you get off, right there. That like there's like that fucking Burlington Co factory on the right hand side. Remember where Police and Fire is right on the corner in Blackwood? Right there. So I worked with this dude for like 6 months, bro. He used to have like 6 GoPros in his van window. And he would fucking sit in the back of the parking lot with binoculars and watch the rooftops. Like fucking like this. And then he would come in, dude, he swore on his grandmom's grave that he thought that the superintendent on the job was stalking his wife. And
Does he
said,
happen to have a drug problem?
Yeah.
I don't know. But low key, the dude's dad was like some high end, like what do you call treasure hunter?
Huh.
Like he like found mad wreckages and shit like that, like underwater. He's like a
I
diver.
feel like you
and
gotta
shit.
be
It's crazy.
pretty out
And I
there to
looked
be
it up,
like-
and his dad was like legit.
Can we go treasure hunting?
I'm in.
There's one, I've looked into it. There's one in PA. We can go.
Where?
Hold
You
on.
can go to Gettysburg and fucking treasure hunt.
No, because it's a national park. So anything you find, you have to give to.
Then.
Yeah.
Only
It's got, dude, there's gotta be some shit in my backyard, bro. I got half a Jeep back there.
New Jersey is one of the highest, like, found area for dinosaur bones.
Let's go, dude. Start an archaeological dig, baby.
I'm trying to find some fucking gold, dude.
What if we find one?
Yeah,
We're
I'm
digging a
trying to
pond
find
in,
gold.
in my front
It's a
yard.
4-hour drive from here.
To where?
It's like just north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So maybe 5 from here.
It's probably like 5.5.
And what's the
I
treasure?
drove-
Hold on, I'm trying
I
to.
drove
I'm trying to do
5.5
7
to
things at once.
Pittsburgh from my mom's house.
And you saved me 4.5 from Conshohocken.
Well, it's a little.
It depends where you're going.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania,
Gotcha.
Lost treasure.
Is this a sticker?
But apparently, along the Delaware, there's a bunch of like caves and shit that apparently there may be gold in, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
Through a light switch. You're supposed to put him above the light switch and then that
The
on
Union
light switch.
soldiers stash at Dents Run. Dents Run is somewhere along
Here, guys.
the Delaware.
They're all stuck together.
Look, dude, it's stuck.
The balls are stuck together.
Dude.
What's it? Hell yeah.
It's stuck to it, guys.
Oh. What did it just have a little suction?
The Kinzua Bridge Cache. In 1893, an unknown outlaw in the town of Palmerville perfectly timed his robbery to occur when a stagecoach carrying a company's payroll arrived to drop off nearly $40,000 of gold. And that's $40,000 in 1893.
So that's way.
In millions.
That's way more.
Did you play the Powerball? It's up to 6 or Mega
I've
Millions.
been playing it.
Mega Millions.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Mega Millions.
Did you play it?
Yeah.
I play both, dude. What's 80 million? Yeah.
I only play it if
take
it's
it.
over 500.
Really?
Because I go
I
and throw
play.
$20.
Here's the thing. I play both. Like at the same. Like I only play if one's over, but I'll still play both.
I usually do too, but the Powerball was low as shit.
It was
I didn't play
80
any.
million, and people don't ever hit.
So if
like,
you guys
80
win,
million.
just fuck me off.
The lone thief grabbed the gold and took off on horseback, traveling west, where he was seen by several farmers as he fled. For nearly a week, citizens
You got a
searched
dick
the
in my
woods
ear.
for the robber and the loot to no avail until they came across a violently ill man wandering through the area. This story is way too long to read, but anyway, there's $40,000 worth of gold somewhere near the Kinzua Bridge.
Where's the Kinzua Bridge at again?
What do we gotta get? Some metal
A
detectors?
metal detector.
Some ground penetrating radars?
I think
I just want a
metal
cool shovel,
detector.
dude.
We can get you a cool shovel.
Like I'm cool. I'll do the shovel work. Like, I'm
You
not
know who
scared.
has a metal detector?
Wolf.
No.
no,
Another.
Matt.
Yes. Yes.
Who's that?
My one buddy.
I just want to give a
You
shout
will-
out.
You'll meet him at some point.
Shout out to Gas Up for this cool new hat. The only reason I'm not wearing it because it's kind of awkward to sit in this chair with a backwards hat on.
So it's a 5.5 hour drive. We can make a weekend out of it. Be a good YouTube video. Go hunt for some gold, dude.
Even if we don't find it, we should just bring a bar of yours and we'll just
God.
We just gotta make sure it's the right dates.
Guys,
So-
Dude, you been watching that? Ah, fuck. What's that one?
Anorak Island or Apkin Island?
The one in Alaska?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
They
been
found
watching that
like
one? They found one coin on like the very edge of like a minefield, dude. Like, and they're like, dude, it's definitely in there. And I'm like, it's
That was the
definitely
one
in
I
there.
was telling you
I know.
about.
I would
where
100%
it's
I know.
like all of Alaska, they're like, there's no way it could be anywhere else
Yeah.
but this 1 square foot. I'm like, get the fuck out of
Well,
here.
if someone found gold that, like, found the whole, because there was like 20
They found a
cans
can.
of gold.
They
It was
found a
like, yeah,
can.
it was 20 cans.
Was it just
and
a can, or was there gold in the can?
There was
No,
gold
they
in
found
it.
the can.
They found one can.
They
of
found
gold.
one can, and then inside the can was one.
Nah, but I'm saying previously.
Supposedly
No,
somebody
they found
a
a full can.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
way back
Yeah,
in
yeah,
World War
that's-
II, like
yeah.
they found a can.
Okay.
They knocked down the house. They knocked down like
I
They
only
went all
watched a
out.
couple episodes.
I watched it. It was
It's
pretty
pretty
good. It's like one of those things that like gets you on your seat and then they don't find it and you're like, what the fuck?
I've lost interest after watching all of The Curse of Oak Island.
I watched the whole thing.
Me too.
Such bullshit.
And they get you hyped, dude. They're like,
They get
it's
you hyped,
fucking
and they
here.
found a fuck. They're like, we found this stick.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
200 feet in the ground. We found this stick. It's gotta be a ship.
I
You're
wanna-
like, dude, it's a stick.
I want to
It's
know
been
how
in the
much
ground.
money they pissed away.
Millions.
Yeah.
It all depends on how many people
Dude, there's
watched
like
it.
fucking 4 seasons.
There's no way they're making enough
They're done
from
now.
people
They're out.
watching it to cover their expenses.
Hell, my arm just locked up.
They're out. They're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not doing it no more.
I would hope not. 4 seasons and fucking.
They didn't find shit.
They didn't find
They
shit.
didn't even find a bar of gold.
No.
Not one.
I
Yeah.
think
Found
they
a
found like
stick.
a medal or something.
They found a cross.
I
Yeah,
would
that's
at
what
least.
it-
cross.
That's what
I
it
would at
was.
least faked it. Like I.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely.
Like fuck. That's what you need. You need to keep the
I
viewers
don't know. I like gold rush.
hyped and
dude.
interested.
100%.
Gold
Like, if
rush
we go
is my
Bigfoot
shit.
hunting, we're finding a
We're
Bigfoot.
finding
Dude,
Bigfoot.
I got
Didn't you
stuck.
order a Bigfoot
I don't want to
costume?
talk. Yeah.
Where'd it go?
That
I
was
had to
supposed-
send it back.
It didn't fit?
No, it was supposed to be the whole
They only sent
fucking
the top or
costume.
something.
They sent the head, the gloves, and the booties, but not the fucking costume. I was like, what the fuck? And like, I even went and checked.
Not
To
the
me-
I
good.
got like a Sully costume.
Not the
Like
Yeah.
a real Sully costume.
Okay.
Like
So
we
we're
could
gonna
just
go
get
Sully
out.
hunting.
No, we just get out there in the middle of the night, dude, and you could like run past the tree real quick and like.
We'll
catch
get
it.
Ed out there with his fucking night vision
Fuck
goggles.
Yeah, I'm
My
definitely
boss
going
just
with him,
literally
dude.
bought like legit like white phosphorus like ocular fucking night vision.
Yeah, he's telling me.
With a tactical helmet. Like,
Yeah,
he looks
so
like a
crazy.
fucking nut.
So this leads me into the
He's a
next
sap.
thing I wanted to talk about. Do you think we could just make a movie?
Absolutely.
So let's do it.
What kind of movie, though?
I think the easiest, cheapest.
A horror movie?
Yep.
Like a shitty one? Killer
Dude,
Clowns from
I know how to
Space,
make
dude. You
blood,
ever seen-
fake blood.
Whoa, Paranormal Activity had like a $25,000 budget. It grossed.
Dan's got that in the
Millions
house. Dan's got that
millions
sitting over
And
here.
millions of dollars. Let's see what they grossed.
I'm saying like a shitty one. Like Killer Clowns from Space.
Dude,
shit.
some of those older, like the first, like, Chainsaw Massacre was, like, fucking terrible. Like,
You ever watched The Blob?
production-wise, or, like, The Blair Witch, they literally ran through the woods for, like, 2 hours.
You ever watched The Blob?
No.
Dude, it's from like the 50s, bro.
I've never actually watched it.
It's absolutely trash.
So I was wrong. Their budget was $15,000 and they grossed $194 million.
We're in the wrong industry.
So I think we go and rent a fucking house for a weekend and shoot a movie.
We gotta,
I think we don't even have to do that up by my mom's house.
the biggest thing we need is we need somebody to edit. Like, we need to, like, that's where majority of our budget's gonna be, is, like,
Editing.
having somebody come in and film it and edit it.
So the other thing I was thinking about, it's no longer a unique thought because it's been done, but you do one shot, beginning to end.
Just let it rip.
Just rip through them. Like just run the camera nonstop for 2 hours.
And then what do you do? Just it is what it is.
But what about like,
I mean, you would edit
I
it,
say
but
we go
you're
like
not editing
somewhere sketchy
clips.
as shit and stay for like the whole weekend. Like inside.
Whew.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm down with that. I'm scared. I'm a bitch when it comes to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm just
I'll be the first
I'm
to-
running, dude. I'm running.
Dude, we did
Something
that.
happens,
I'm
I'm
saving
out.
myself.
Well,
Fuck
yeah.
you guys. You're all.
I'm
I'm saying.
tripping you guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
100%.
That's what makes for
I'm
the good
tripping
show.
P. Like, word up.
I mean, I think there's more to be discussed about that, but
The movie?
yeah,
I'm 100% in.
I want to make 100 in that. Even if I make 1% of that, it's
I'm,
$2 million.
I'm cool.
So I think that yeah.
We've been talking about all kinds of cool things coming up. So,
We'll just add shoot a movie to the list.
shoot a movie to the list. We could shoot a vlog about shooting a movie. It'd be epic.
We could.
What you got any cool new ideas for a vlog? We're thinking about new ideas besides pit bike stuff. So me and Dan have come up with we're gonna race cars at the Pocono Raceway. We're gonna definitely go
I
to the
dig that.
go-kart track
That shit's
in
gangster.
Millville. We want to go up to Skirmish and play paintball.
All the dudes from work are going up there.
Jay was talking
None.
about
Okay, it's cool. Well, we should definitely get in on
Yeah.
that.
Jay was talking about what was it?
I don't
There's like
remember.
Slip and
25.
slide kickball.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we
Dude,
don't want to go with dudes
my
who are like
house-
legit like.
that's true.
My house, right? Fucking mini excavator, 100-foot tarp. Fucking just like this.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
We're not going full blast.
I'm not doing
fucking
it.
Crank the thing and fucking whip you all the way
What?
around. You ever see them on fucking Facebook and shit? They just hold on and they fucking like stand up on their fucking feet and shit.
I'll participate, but I'm not being the participant.
So
I'm
what
not
do you
saying
do?
like fuck. You play like
you park this or
So you
the
put
excavator
you
in
put
the center.
excavator right here in the center of the tarp. Say this is the excavator, and then you just literally with the dick of the thing, you just spin the whole excavator around, and you don't like. When you see people get fucked up, that's when they're like hauling ass. We're not hauling ass, dude. 'Cause
I
I
don't
gotta go
trust
work
you.
on Monday. We'll just do it with Jay. You know what I mean? We only haul ass with Bird. He's pretty
He ends
good.
up being the guinea pig.
He's
lot
a
of the time.
fucking gnarly dude. I give it to that motherfucker.
He just
Like,
don't care. He
Nah.
really doesn't care, and I respect it.
I do.
You know what I mean? Like,
He's making up for lost time. You know, maybe he wasn't as outgoing when he was younger, but he's fucking getting it nowadays. Like, dude bought a brand new pit bike, sent it harder than most of us. Did Nicole just come home?
Yeah,
She didn't answer my text.
I may have given you the wrong number.
Dude, really?
The 267-338-6418.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Nicole!
I don't know if she can really hear you. This house is weird, dude. Like when the TV's on,
Got
you
good
can't-
insulation.
You can't hear it in other rooms.
It's
I
good
don't even want
insulation.
to talk about the insulation.
What?
Pull that TV out real quick.
I told you they put a beam.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. We know it now.
You should have looked above your fucking head.
What's wrong with it?
He's like,
You
oh,
don't
they
see
put
this-
a. He's like, they put a stud every 4 inches. I'm like, no, they
It's gotta
doubled it
hold
up
that
because it's
fucking
holding the
beam up.
fucking
Yeah,
beam.
well,
And that beam probably goes from here to.
it goes
all the way into the
way.
garage. It's a
It
goes all the way
full
in there.
load bearing beam.
Yeah.
Probably goes that way to the
I don't
steps.
know, but probably the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally on a jack
Learn it
pole
the
out there,
fucking
like a
hard way.
steel.
Like a lollipop?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's what it's called. It's called a lollipop. Just so you guys know.
Learn something new every day.
Big fucking carpenter guy.
Big
Big
lollipop
carpenter
guy.
So I got this big job, right? Fucking Ocean City.
JT's job.
Yeah.
Bird was telling
Turned
me.
out to be like, first it was one room this big, right?
Speaking of the microphone.
First it was one room this big, right? It was probably about this big. It was probably like from this beam that way, actually. I
So
walked
not
this
this
thing.
big.
Yeah, that's why I changed my thing. That's why I said it's probably from this beam over. It's probably
Okay.
about that big, right? I go in, I'm like, first thing I say, I look around, I'm like, you might as well tear it all the fuck down. Like, legitimately. Like, if you're gonna do one room, like, with sheetrock, and the rest of the house is like that old, like, 12 by 12, like, shop tile, you know what I mean? It's not like drop ceiling tile, it's like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm talking about? It's like, and it's just like tacked up there. Dude, it's like this. Go in the kitchen, bro, the whole ceiling goes. And I'm like, you're gonna leave that like that? And she's like, yeah, why not? I'm like, nah, we're gonna tear this whole fucking thing down. So I'm like writing the estimate and everything like that, and I'm like, holy shit, dude. This is a lot of work.
Was she cool with it after you wrote the estimate?
Well, I haven't even given her the estimate yet. We're not gonna talk about what the estimate is.
Wasn't gonna ask that.
But she said, dude, it turned out to be like this shit ton of work, right? Now I'm like writing an estimate, and more I sit down and think about the estimate, the more shit gets piled on top of
Yeah,
it.
that's how it works.
No,
So I
like-
always go high, dude.
I'm like, fuck, dude. She's definitely not gonna bite this bullet.
Yeah, if she was planning to do fucking 50 square
But
feet.
then while we were going through it, I'm like, if you're gonna do it, right? Like in all reality, if you put all new hi-hats in every room, right? And then put actual
What?
like actual
What you doing over there?
sheetrock ceilings in
You
it.
writing notes, or who the
Yeah,
fuck are
yeah,
you
what
texting,
got? What
pussy?
you got going on over there?
You fucked up my.
I'm glad. What's more important than the podcast?
I don't know. Everybody else is allowed to check their
I haven't
phone.
been on my phone.
I haven't
in
checked
30
it
minutes.
lie.
one
I was
time.
looking through shit for the podcast,
All
but
I
my
did
notes are on
was
here.
move my
Pussy.
phone from my lap to the table.
Anyway, continue about your fucking estimate.
Yeah, so this lady's getting smoked.
What's the estimate?
We're not gonna talk about that on live.
I can edit it
It's
out.
not live. It's like
It's not live.
By the time this airs,
So
you'll
it started
hopefully
out,
have already
It
done
was
the job.
$77.50 to do the whole thing.
Okay.
Whole house.
Do the whole house. Right? And then I sat down again. Like
This is just to do the ceiling?
This is just to do the ceiling and the crown molding.
Okay.
Then it turned into demoing the floors
Jesus.
and ripping the carpeting out, demoing a wall and putting a breakfast bar.
So you should itemize it. So separate everything on the estimate.
Yeah, so like this is how much this is gonna
So then
cost,
she
this
can
how much
decide if
this-
she wants to do
Yeah,
everything.
you can pick it apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you still
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
get some kind of job.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like.
Well, it's either like we're almost guaranteed a job. She just wants a number for the whole thing, so she might just be like, just do the ceilings.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that's it, which is fine. I still have a number for that because that was my original number. You know what I mean? But then I was talking to a couple people and they're like, somebody we know, their father-in-law got one room done at his house for 9 G's.
What
Nice.
did he get done?
Just ripped it down, new insulation, new sheetrock, paint,
That's
spackle,
insane.
and
How-
like
well,
a
how-
bump out for like a fucking for a bed.
I mean, how many square feet are you talking about?
It's probably I don't know. I never seen the room, but
9
I don't
grand
think it
is
was
still
big.
crazy.
That's
for
high,
one
dude, for
room.
one room.
Yeah.
9 grand is
Because
high.
like a room, it's not like you're doing like a bathroom or a kitchen where you got like appliances, vanity, like toilet, like literally it's just trim, sheetrock, paint, spackle. Like 9 grand is
You're
crazy.
doing side work.
Unless they did
You throw out
4.
crazy numbers, and if you get it, great.
Yeah, but
That's
if-
why I don't
if
even
you-
do soccer.
If you don't, cool.
yeah.
Every now and again, I'll do some side work. But for
gotta
the
be
most
worth-
part, like
It's gotta be worth your while.
About the fucking smoker though.
Yeah.
Got to be like 15 grand.
Worst thing that happens is she tells you no.
Yeah, it tells me to do something small. But I was like talking her into it. I was like, if you do all this work, right? You rent this thing for $1,500 a month. I was like, you could probably get like 22 after we do all the work and spice it up a little bit, make it all pretty and shit.
rentals are crazy right now. So
Right.
And it's in Ocean City.
yeah.
The only thing with that shit though is 3 months out
That's
of the
going
year,
up. My price is
it's
going up.
top fucking dollar. The rest of the year, it's below market.
Well, she says she runs it all
So she
year
rents
round.
it yearly.
She rents it. all
Would you
year
get a
round.
better? I think as
I think it works better that way.
yeah, because then you could charge
Personally.
like a
Like, you
little
could make
less.
40 grand, right? Or 30 grand in the summer.
Yeah, but you're not guaranteed any of it.
Yeah. Like, but if you
I
have a
agree.
long-term renter,
Yeah.
then you're kind of like it's guaranteed money.
I
And
agree.
especially you're more likely to get a more solid candidate. You know what I mean? You might get somebody who comes in for
You
a week
know
and
what you're
trashes
getting,
your
yeah.
fucking beach house, as opposed to like you got somebody who's a solid renter. Like we were at Burlington for 6-7 years, dude.
Yeah.
Our rent was always paid. We weren't scumbags. We weren't degenerates. Like we kind of kept up on the apartment, even though it wasn't ours. Like I still did stuff in there. Like I'd much rather have that for a couple bucks less than give it a week.
Right now, though, you like so Ocean City and the Jersey beach towns are a different story.
Mhm.
But if we're talking about rentals across the board, the Airbnbs versus tenants, it's insane, dude. Did I tell you what we paid to rent that house in Delaware?
Like $2,200.
And you're not even close.
Really?
Yeah. So it was a house smaller than this.
The black dude's dick fell off.
$4,500 a month.
What?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. How big was the house?
Smaller than this. You
Smaller
just
than
said.
this.
If you were listening.
I like zoned out. And I was worried about the black dude's dick falling off.
I mean, even the cheapest one that we rented for a month was the one in Florida, and that was $3,700 a month.
That's
Wild.
That's absurd.
That's
That-
crazy because 2 years ago when I went to Puerto Rico, I could literally rent a house down there for like $2,200.
Dude, just
You
try.
could still rent houses down there pretty cheap. Like our house wasn't that expensive for the.
No, I'm talking like for a whole month, $2,200.
That's pretty good.
But to rent, just like
Like
Yeah,
Airbnb
right.
gives you the option
Yeah.
to choose. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I found it like 2 years ago.
to rent yearly, dude. We were looking at houses just to rent. Dude, it's fucking insane. It's more than our mortgage.
That's retarded.
Absolutely retarded.
Should rent this thing.
No.
10 grand a month.
But I do have to buy a house in Florida to avoid New Jersey state income tax.
How does that work?
For
I'm gonna be a
self-employment.
Florida. Nah, it's separate. Florida doesn't have state income tax, so I'll be a Florida resident.
So how much will that like? So you won't have to claim anything.
I don't have to pay the state anything. They don't have state income tax in Florida. There's a few states
But you won't have to pay Jersey
because I
anything.
won't be a Jersey resident.
Huh.
I gotta stay in Florida 186 days a year.
You ain't staying in Florida 186 days. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you are.
Yeah, you are. 187 actually.
Yep.
Fuck Florida.
It'll save me a fuck ton of money.
Go buy that
So
house.
how does that?
What
even-
part of Florida?
I
you
don't
gonna
get
buy
how
at?
that works. You can own a house here and not pay no
It
state
won't be my.
income tax?
I won't
It's
be.
not
a
gonna be his
resident.
primary residence.
As long as you stay somewhere more than 186 days, that you're a resident of that state.
No shit.
So I moved to Florida to buy a house and LLC a business out of there. And I
Put
don't,
this under the.
I don't pay shit
Yeah,
to the state.
that's fucking sweet.
Dude,
Fuck this state.
paying 9%
Jersey blows dick.
in state income tax.
But they do have good property.
That was a hit, dude.
Yeah, let me smoke it.
Good hit, dude. Good hit.
It smells good.
We're vaping heavy tonight.
But yeah, so Florida property will be coming soon.
That's sweet.
Beach house?
Why'd you throw the hat? That was promotional.
Other things going on. No, not a beach house. We're gonna probably buy something there at Disney.
Are you guys gonna
That's
be,
cool.
Are you guys gonna be Disney adults?
No. The reason though is you buy a beach house, one, it's 2 or 3 times the price, and you don't know who the fuck
People
you're
will
renting
rent
to.
your place to go to Disney.
Yep.
You're
And
smart
your
motherfucker.
and
Families.
There you go. There's
There's
the-
a fucking
the
method
key
to
word.
the madness.
So
I'm in.
we were speaking about gold earlier, so it's a good time to talk about it. So I'm gonna let you pick. You don't actually get to keep it, but you get to pick.
Can I bite one?
You can pick what you want.
Danger Dan just put it on the table.
It's the only time I can just put it on the table.
I don't got much to put on
What
the
stack
table.
you want? 93 ounces of silver, ounce of gold, $1,730.
What's gold at?
$30. You don't get to know.
I'm taking the gold coin.
How much is that?
1730.
Can we make it an even 1740?
You can make whatever you want,
You
Bob.
can make it whatever. With it kind of.
I'm taking the gold coin.
I don't know, man. I don't get no information on it.
What weighs more, a
It's-
pound of
it's
bread
90
or a pound of rocks?
93
Same
ounces
fucking
of silver, 1 ounce of gold, or $1,730. Your choice.
This is one of them, like,
Just pick.
it's a gold. I'm going gold. I like gold.
I took the gold.
They're all the same.
Ah, you're an ass. You said that.
What?
That was my hint. You were trying to give me a
It
hint.
wasn't, but now that I say it, now
They
that I
gave me a
get
hint.
that,
They didn't even know you gave
They're
me
all
a
the
hint.
same. Realistically, they're not though. That's worth like.
that's worth 19.
That's
right?
worth 1,900. This stack's probably worth like $3,000.
I'm taking the silver.
But if
But
this-
that's always gonna go up. This doesn't decline,
That
does it?
should too, though. So
The
this.
only reason this is different is because there's some collectible silver,
Yeah.
correct? If it was just like straight, like
If it was
this
straight
shit,
silver, it wouldn't.
if
would
it was
be
just
the
like
same.
straight this, it wouldn't matter.
So there's,
Those big dog
there's
ones
some-
are like
like this
minted
one?
differently.
that one's like worth the silver price. That one might be worth a couple bucks more. But these two are worth like 800 to 1,000 bucks a piece. Super low mintage bar. Haven't been. The company has been in business in the last 50 years. Even these are like 40
Guys,
a
you
piece.
might not be able to tell, but like this thing got some juice behind it.
10 ounces, dude.
Throw it at the camera.
But I meant to ask this before.
Angle
Do
hard.
you know what cold hard cash means? You'll probably pick up on it now.
Cold hard cash. That's
I
it
never
comes,
knew that.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
That's like where it
Cold
originated. Because
hard.
it's cold.
I always
and
thought
hard.
cold hard cash was.
Can I touch
Yeah,
this
because
thing?
it's
Yeah.
metal. And it's cold.
Yeah,
And it's
metal.
hard.
Yeah, but you didn't know. You didn't know
I
that.
would have
That's
never
pretty
guessed. I would have
cool.
never
Yeah.
guessed that.
But cold hard cash because
You gonna turn this into a
realistically,
financial podcast?
for a little bit, the silver and gold, that's always been money. This
Angle hard.
isn't shit.
Is just making it rain?
That's a
It's not-
good. That's a good amount of money, guys.
It was 1730.
That'll finish my floors in my
But
house.
this is
Here,
money.
let's see. This one does. We're making it hail tonight, bitches.
This is the money though.
Did you see? So, like,
This
since we're on the financial topic now,
This ain't even
I
a
was
true
at-
10 ounces.
I was at Chipotle.
It's 0.999.
they can't. It's not ever 100% pure.
So I was at Chipotle, right? And they got the coin shortages. Bullshit. So they're
That's
not
weird,
accepting
man.
like cash. They'd rather use a card, right?
Fuck them.
So then I seen there was a flyer that came out for the Hershey Park thing. In Hershey Park, they do not accept any cash.
Yeah.
They're doing away with the dollar.
I forget where I was, but you could literally. It was the Phillies game. you couldn't spend cash anywhere. You would have to go to a machine to put your cash in, and it would give you back essentially a card, which is fucking wild. But back to what I was about to say. All U.S. notes used to say, like, you could trade it in for silver or gold.
You can't do that anymore.
We lost the gold standard in 1972.
Because we're not backed by it.
This is no longer backed by gold or silver.
So
So
it's
this
just
thing is worthless.
Yeah,
basically.
it's whatever.
It's whatever the piece of paper says. So basically, I can just print this on a piece of paper.
And that's what they fucking do.
And be
Yeah.
like, you know what? Here, guys, here's $100.
Like during COVID, they were just printing money.
They printed like something like 70% of the total that we have ever printed in a 2-year period.
Which is ridiculous.
Absolutely fucking insane.
And that's what like
Is that
scares
where all
me
these money
because
come
like
from?
all
That's where everybody got this money from?
That's why we have 9.1% inflation right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to go refinance my house. Not refinance. I
What
went
kind
to
of
go
rate they give you?
6.5.
Did you-
Like, I'll call you in a month or two.
It's only gonna get worse.
I know.
And like Dan was saying, we may never see the rates that we locked in at.
No,
We
I need
haven't
a
seen them
fucking
in
4,
decades.
dude. I need like a 4.5.
What did you lock in at originally?
3.6.
Yeah, which is good.
That's,
It actually might be lower than that,
I got
but I think
lucky.
I think personally they fucked me.
when you bought the house?
Yeah.
Why?
Because how did my payment go from $1,600 for 6 months, and then as soon as I paid 6 months, it went up fucking $250.
Do you have an adjustable rate mortgage?
Dude,
Do you have it? You need to. You
You
need
need
to.
to find that
because I
out
haven't-
because you're
it's
more.
been going up and it hasn't gone. I haven't paid $1 more than $18.50 for 5 months.
What do you mean it's going up though?
It went from first 6 months it was 16.57 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
The last 4 have been, and the rate's gone extremely high in the last 4 months opposed to when 6 months ago. You know what I mean? 6 months ago it was 5 or whatever, 4.2 or whatever the fuck it was.
You might have an
Yeah.
adjustable rate mortgage.
Dude, if they sold you on an adjustable rate mortgage, I'd go fuck that dude up, whoever your mortgage person is.
I would
That dude
fuck
was
him.
dick. That dude sucks.
Because
Don't call.
you have no business having an adjustable rate mortgage.
Tell me. I don't.
Especially in the market that
But how
we're
the
in because
fuck
it's
else
just
would
gonna
it
go out.
I don't know, dude. I
So,
don't.
You need to call somebody.
The only thing that could have happened is your taxes got readjusted. Because it happened to me.
But my taxes only went up $200
Yearly.
yearly.
Okay.
So how the fuck did my payment go from $200?
Did your insurance change though?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, because you did switch insurance
But
companies.
I paid it outright for a year, for a shot.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can.
You can pay it. You can
Well, you're
choose
not.
it to not be
You-
part of your mortgage.
When you first buy the house, you have to rope it into your mortgage.
Okay.
But since I bought the house and my first insurance
And you
quote
went
was
out.
roped into my
Okay.
insurance,
Then they drop.
then they dropped me, so that money went into escrow
I got you.
to
That
hold
makes,
it.
that makes sense.
And then when I signed up for the first one or the next one, they were like, "You have to give us $1,700, and then that $1,350 is going to come out next year." So then I just had to pay the back
Yeah.
balance of like, whatever, $400. But when I refinanced,
So
if I refinanced it,
back to this shit. In 1993, when I was born, that was $350.
What's it now?
1,900.
Well,
That's
gold,
worth 1,900.
gold spot price is $1,737 per ounce. Silver,
27, you said? 23?
silver right now spot's 18, but you can't touch it
We're
for
falling away from the pot.
under $23. When I was born in 1993, this
$20.
was worth. What'd you say?
$20.
So you think it's went down in the last?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So,
What's that worth now?
that was
Right
probably worth
now,
like $5.
Spot is $18. It was worth $3. And the thing with silver is in the 70s, there were a couple brothers that tried to essentially buy the entire supply of silver so they could control the market. It shot up to like 50. So realistically, if you look over the last 50 years, silver's actually down. But
Because of them stupid dickheads.
the thing with silver though is, I'm right now picking the silver pile. Because you get a 10% move in gold, your investment's already fucking $1,700 an ounce.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I can get 93 ounces of 10% move on this shit. Is way better than a 10% move on that shit.
I think I like it too, just because it's more. feels like more.
I should
Feel richer with this pile.
There's a chart.
It's like Scrooge McDuck, you know what I mean? Like
In the last 75 years, gold, palladium, and platinum, and rhodium have all made 1,000% gains. Silver is down.
How are you supposed to know how much coffee you have in the cup?
6 ounces.
That's it.
I don't know. I said it with
Yeah,
conviction.
but when you're like, when you're
You need
sitting
an
here
air
drinking
conditioner
out
or
of the
something.
tit, when you're drinking out of the tit, you
or
can't tell how much coffee is
or a
left in your
fan.
cup.
But no, I think silver is gonna be worth a shit ton, and that's my retirement plan.
Did you buy any silver recently?
2 weeks ago,
Are you
maybe.
planning on buying any silver?
Yeah, at some point.
Will you just buy me some?
Yeah, you just let me know how much.
Buy me like, I don't know, like $200.
Okay.
Because you told me it's down right now. It's a good time to buy silver.
What I do is it's dollar cost averaging. I'm always buying, so it really doesn't matter what. But
Right.
correct, it is down right now.
You told me the other day, you're like, if you have
I'll take
12 bucks.
200 right there.
So, sign me up.
Yeah, so just, when it's down like that, just tell me, and I will just give you money to pick me up some.
Sounds good.
Just that maybe.
Because
Just that.
you're a very smart man when it comes to finances. I mean, you do have a degree, technically.
I have an accounting degree.
Okay,
I cheated my way through college though.
that's alright. Most people do. Most people cheat their way through business. So,
That was a flow.
you just did it
That was a
better
good
than
one.
most.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that we just have $100 bills on the ground. But you
It's prop
gently,
money.
put, it's not prop money.
You're right, but it essentially is. That shit
Like
doesn't.
you-
This shit means
You
nothing.
gingerly put like all the cold hard cash
Cold hard
back,
cash.
and like just left.
I'm a big metal guy, dude.
I'm gonna wipe my ass with one.
You guys, I got the shit to pour metal in the garage.
What were we gonna pour? Oh, mold.
A mold for the fork savers.
So maybe we won't talk about it on the podcast. We'll
We
table
can-
that till after
We
the
can save that
podcast.
till we're done. We're almost done anyway.
What else? What else we got?
Can we go back to aliens? We kind of breezed over that.
That one's a real dude.
Aliens one.
But not like
They're
in
real.
this. I
They're
don't
real.
think in the sense of like little green Martians.
Dan's an alien.
He could be.
What? Because I'm adopted? You talking shit?
Essentially, I mean. if you
Yeah,
wanna
I
go there.
think there's aliens, but not in the sense of like little green Martians.
What was that
Like,
movie that
Men in
came
Black?
out in like this? It was like this
Men in Black.
70s or 80s.
It was Men in Black.
No, it wasn't Men in Black, dude. And they were like, aliens were hidden in people. Like they look like actual people.
But they were, like,
then when the
controlled
dude put
by
the
them?
fucking glasses
I'm
on,
not sure.
dude, what fucking movie was that?
Uh,
This dude would
Why
put the
can't you
glasses
learn?
on.
Because there's a movie that if you Google it, but you don't Google the title, it's gay space racial slur from outer space. But you never saw that.
Yeah.
But
I'll
dude,
find
I
out
really
after,
think we
too.
need to. I really think we need to come at Kevin Hart about that whole Space G thing. Because we've totally been.
We've been
rocking-
coming Kevin Hart, but it wasn't Kevin Hart.
Who was it?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. All right, there you go.
Space Juice. That's what I stole that from Wolf.
Yeah, and Space G ran with it.
Yeah.
He tagged Jay's bike, I Heart Space G, on both sides on the plastic
That's amazing.
when it was at the shop today.
Hell yeah.
What was it doing at the shop?
I picked it up. I was beating it around the neighborhood. The KLX is fast.
Yeah.
I would probably buy a stock KLX. No.
No, you won't.
I don't put it past him.
I liked it.
This one, They Live. Can we pull it up on the TV?
No. We need our system. We need to get that figured out. Put that on our agenda.
This is the one, dude. I found it. It's called They Live.
We need dual cameras.
We can do that. You have a camera.
We need like a camera tripod back here for when we need to
I
paint.
said that last time I was on this fantastic podcast.
There you go. I like that. The hype is real. Have you been listening to the podcast?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't lie.
No, he has.
I've been listening to ourselves.
I
I've been listening
can't.
to
I
it.
feel too
Sorry,
narcissistic.
The summer shit's mad funny. Look, here, we're all gonna watch. Right
How
here.
am I gonna watch?
You're gonna have to come over here, bro.
I already love it. We might have to put this on Dan's TV and actually watch it after this.
We could definitely make a movie like
I was
this.
just gonna
That's
say
it, I was
yeah.
saying. Watch. He puts the glasses on.
I feel like with Final Cut, dude. Give me like a couple weeks of Final Cut, I'll make us a banger movie.
Are they gonna show the aliens? This is what I think aliens are, right here.
I agree. I think it's just humans with like powers.
Yeah. Like Elon Musk is an alien. He's a fucking alien. You see him?
That dude's a fucking weirdo.
Steve,
an alien.
or not Steve Jobs. Who owns Facebook? Zuckerberg's a fucking alien.
Nah, that dude's fucking
Google
weird.
1992 space movie.
Google it, Dick.
Usual.
I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
And I'm all out of bubblegum. That's a great line.
That's where it came from. I want to see the alien's face. Didn't show you the alien's face, guys, but look, I was even watching fucking what's it called today.
Are you too?
Bad Friends YouTube videos.
You're that far back? You're not current?
No,
Don't
I was
worry, I'm not
rewatching.
either.
I was rewatching.
Pieces of shit. You can't even
I
get
try to
support.
watch
Can't even
everyone.
get support for your
What
own
was I
friends who are
watching?
in them.
So what I do is I like skim it.
1992
Do you give us a
alien
pure
movie?
view?
Listen.
1992 space movie.
Space movie.
All right, we're here.
I don't think
We're
you can
live,
do it on
boys.
YouTube.
No, not on YouTube.
You gotta Google it.
I googled it. What am I looking at? Ah,
You didn't see what you did. You see?
now.
Yeah. I don't think we can say that on the podcast.
But we can show them the picture. Can we show them the picture though? I feel like it's not. It's not.
Let me see.
No, we can't. That's you.
Absolutely, we cannot.
It's very inappropriate,
You
guys.
guys can just look it up for yourselves.
1992 space movie. Go ahead. Go look it up. It'll give you a laugh.
What were we just saying before this, though?
Aliens exist.
No, so
We
I
only got a 4.10 on Rotten Tomatoes, guys.
So I
Just
skim our videos. I'll watch bits and pieces, and then I go back, restart it, put my phone down, do whatever else I'm doing,
A pure view.
and give us the pure view.
Okay.
I feel like that's respectable.
I don't care. You guys don't have to watch any of this shit. I just enjoy making it, to be honest with you.
I just watch it to get the views on there. Yeah. Kind of bump the view rating up.
I mean,
I'm not a YouTube guy. Like anytime I
Nah,
watch something on
like-
YouTube,
Like I put it in, plug it into Apple CarPlay, and then I put the thing like leaning up against.
See,
the
I watch
dashboard,
it, like,
and I just
like,
I
when
just
I
listen
watch
to
YouTube
it and I
videos,
watch it.
I watch them at home on the TV.
yeah,
I
I've
catch, like,
never
clips
done
of
that.
You know what I mean? Like I'll be driving and I'm catching like.
Usually, the YouTube's like how to something.
Those are the ones I watch on
That's
my
the-
phone. Like,
that's the
for like
always-
camera stuff,
Yeah.
I watch like on my
That's the-
phone, or like sometimes if I'm like on iMovie and I get fucked up and I'm trying to like fix something, I'll like have a window in the background. Will you check it, making sure it's still recording?
Yeah.
I'll have a window in the background showing me like, oh, this is how you do this.
Yeah, exactly.
But YouTube's so much more involved, like on the computer, or even on like
yeah.
you can do so much more. But
YouTube's changed a lot.
So the newest influencer thing is you can be an Amazon influencer.
Oh what?
I just seen some kid.
How?
I just seen a kid that I know. He's like an ambassador for like a whiskey brand, but like he doesn't.
That's my mom's next door neighbor.
Who?
He's an ambassador for a coffee company.
Yeah, but like he doesn't
They only
have.
sell decaf coffee.
He doesn't
Like,
have
it's
like
not a coffee
any.
company
He
then.
doesn't have any like profile. Like no like. You know what I mean? Like he's not into anything, and he posts these pictures and stuff. It's like nothing to even do with like whiskey. Like some of them he has the whiskey and the drink,
Yeah.
but like there's another one that I seen that's like there's not even like any whiskey or anything in the
Well,
picture.
my guess would be he's like an affiliate.
I guess.
That would be my guess.
But it says like ambassador.
Yeah, because ambassador sounds a lot sweeter than affiliate.
I guess.
What's the actual difference though?
Affiliate means
Where's the on-air sign at?
on its way.
Yeah.
I think the please don't do coke in the bathroom one's way cooler.
Where'd you steal that from?
Amazon.
Oh man.
But Amazon influencer dude said what you do is you create a storefront. You fucking find products you like, and you promote them.
I
If
seen
people-
that.
If people buy
And you put
them,
it like on your Amazon thing,
Basically,
and
like
it'll show you like this is what I use. Like that
Yeah.
There's a couple on Instagram. It's like these two old couples, and they're like things to try on Amazon to change your life. Like, and they do shit like
Yeah.
that, and they buy it, and then they show you how to use it on TikTok and Instagram and fucking Facebook,
Yeah, I
whatever
feel like we should
social
do that.
media.
and they're making a commission. I mean,
And they make like
I feel like we should
crazy
do that with our
views
own
because
product.
people like standard housewives and shit like that watch that shit.
some of them, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like older though. I'm talking like they're like late 60s,
I
early
mean,
70s.
I think the largest YouTube by dollar is the fucking kid.
That plays with
Ryan.
the toys.
Yeah.
Brian. He
Yeah.
opens toys and
I
does
think
toy
he's
reviews.
literally the highest paid YouTube influencer.
He literally started it from just opening and playing with toys.
That kid's gonna be fucked up when he grows up. We'll save that comment.
Yeah. Hopefully somebody's like managing his money and
His parents are spending 97% of it.
absolutely
I would.
I would.
Yeah.
100%.
Fucking right. I
Or it
gotta
took
raise
like-
that motherfucker.
Or it took like
Yeah.
a cool mill, put it somewhere that it's making money, and then just
I would have
live
just
life
took
on
like
the
a.
hog.
I would have took like a cool. I mean, the amount of money he makes, like he probably makes. How much he make?
Dude, he probably
Look it
makes
up.
like millions just off YouTube. That's not counting like the toy line he started. Like all
Amazon
the-
backs him. Fucking
You get one guess.
15 million.
We're talking net worth, just
15 million.
100 million.
100 mil.
Holy shit! I would have took a cool 10 and put it away from him and let that shit just build. He's still gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
But at least he'll have 10
100%.
million.
He's gonna be a weird, creepy voyeur.
I need like fucking 50 grand, dude. Can I just get 50 grand? Anybody?
I feel like we should go buy
My only
lottery
fee
tickets.
is stuck.
I did. I bought. I only.
Well, it's a we thing. We
no,
bought lottery
no,
tickets.
no. That $20 came out of my wallet.
Well, I'll give you like $750.
So do you only win?
Just give me 10.
I'll give you 10.
$10. Actually,
Dude, you're gonna break me off if you win anyway.
I got the 10 right here.
Didn't you buy lottery tickets?
Well, I'm trying to
Let's
grow
go
my
buy
chances.
more. That is a we
All right,
thing.
you want to go buy lottery tickets? Yeah. All right. All right, you gonna do the outro for this?
Yeah, we try and get rich, bitch. We go to my lottery tickets.
we're
Peace.
Keep sucking the tit, boys.
Might be a scratch off night. Should we go do some?
Nah, I did some scratch offs the other day.
I was actually thinking we should do that on the podcast.
All right, we'll save it for next week. I'll come with scratch.
How much does a roll of scratch offs cost?
It depends what
Depends
dollar
what ticket.
amount. So most of them, I believe, are 60 tickets. I think the like $20 and $30 tickets might be like 40 in a roll. So anywhere between 600 and like almost a grand, or over a grand.
Is Nicole home?
Yeah.
She didn't answer my text.